How many feminists does it take to write an article? The answer may surprise you. Art Plus Feminism announced the third Wikipedia edit-a-thon, where they apparently write articles about, like, feminist artists and whatnot, and I guess make paintings with menstrual blood. Apparently last year, 600 volunteers created 100 new articles. That is 6 feminists to 1 article. How does Jezebel not go broke? How does the Mary Sue not go broke? So how many does it take to write an article? 6. 1 to type and the rest to bitch about how much they hate men. I can see the conversation now. What should we write the article about? I don't know. How about men? I actually sort of hate men. You too? I thought I was the only one. You mean there are other women out there that hate men? Yeah, I think they're called feminists. Also, I'm kind of a lesbian. Me too. Are all feminists lesbians? Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, we should totally have an orgy and smear ourselves in menstrual blood and roll around on paper and call it art. A Black Lives Matter protest in Missouri turns ugly/beautiful, depending on your perspective. They were holding hands and playing Red Rover with cars on a fucking interstate. One car won. Plowed right through them. And you know what happened? The police filed charges against the protesters for property damage. This is fucking excellent. I mean, what if somebody was on their way to the hospital to visit a loved one? What if... you don't know the circumstances. Don't play in traffic. You would think their moms taught them not to play in traffic. Or to look both ways before you protest or cross the street. Yeah, technically they don't say if you see a car coming, don't go, but that's just common fucking sense. But I think maybe these are the people that you want to play in traffic. You want to know something funny about this Black Lives Matter protest? All white people. I mean, of course it was all white people. Otherwise, the guy who hit them would have been in major trouble. That's the irony here. Because if it had been black people playing Red Rover, the person would have been charged with a hate crime. Because, if you run over straight white people, there's no hate involved. If you murder a straight white person, it's not hate. It's just an error in judgment. If you beat up a straight white person, it's not hate. You just needed to massage your fists roughly. Labeling something as a hate crime is modern-day segregation. At the University of Texas, some chick, laid on a table half naked and covered herself with fries and ketchup. It sounds like a feminist thing. There might have been some menstrual blood mixed in with the ketchup. I don't know. I don't know what her message was, but the message to me was that women are tasty but harmful to your health. Here's a picture of it if you need to masturbate later. She did some other protest last year where she was asking for it. I mean, naked, except for nipple pasties and a thong. I don't know what she hoped to accomplish with any of this. People took pictures of it both years, so last year she became fapping stock, and this year she became a laughing stock, and supported Chick-Fil-A, which is a big no-no for feminism. Because people aren't allowed to have differing opinions, so, you can't eat at Chick-Fil-A and be politically correct. I eat at Chick-Fil-A. I enjoy Chick-Fil-A. One of these days, I intend to go to a Chick-Fil-A and go in there and I'll get up to the counter and say, yes, I'd like the chicken sandwich thingy, the chicken McNugget burger. Just put that meat between my buns and leave the mayo on the side. I use that separately. Just to see if it makes them uncomfortable. And when I finally get around to doing this, I will record it. Oh, by the way, the story about the feminist Wikipedia edit-a-thon, I did talk about that on DopplerVision, so don't think that I ripped myself off. I haven't actually uploaded that video yet, but the subject was just too good, and I had more to say on it, so that's why I talked about it here as well. That's all for today. If you like my shit, please give me a thumbs up, share my videos, subscribe, little icon in the bottom right corner. Post my videos all over social media. Adios.